Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Evie, j'ai 21 ans et j'étudie. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was annoying, I'll stop. So hi, my name is Evie, and for this week's video, I'm going to take you along my week and we're going to study Spanish together. I'm going to show you what I use, what exactly I do, what podcasts I listen to, and I want to make this very clear in the beginning that this is not actually a routine, because a routine is something that you've been doing for a long time. It's a habit, right? I currently don't have a routine. I've been slacking off a lot lately. All I've been doing is listening to podcasts, and I feel like I've done something in the day, and I thought this video would be a great idea for me because it would force me to make time to actually learn Spanish, and I'm hoping to create a routine. And I think that it might be a little motivating for you as well. One of the favorite type of comments that you guys give me are the ones that say I motivated them to study Spanish again or to keep on studying, and that really warmed my heart. That's really what this channel is about, and so I think this video would be one of those videos. So it's good for both ways. It's killing two birds with one stone. Is that the word? Isekinicho in Japanese. Repeat after me. Isekinicho. You can speak Japanese now. Okay. So I think I'm gonna title this video something like my Spanish study routine of the week or something like that, because I think it rolls better, but
that's a lie.
I don't want to give the impression that I always do this, because I've been studying Spanish for like 6 months now and my level's not that high, and that's because I'm so bad at sticking to a schedule, and that's why I made this channel, to hold myself accountable. So I guess I'll start with today. Today is a Thursday, and today I'm actually free. The first thing I want to do is I want to fold the clothes and I want to make my bed, and while I do that, I think I'm going to be listening to a podcast. My favorites are one's called No Hay Dos, How to Spanish podcasts, and another one called Mexican Fluency Podcast. And yeah, I would recommend them all. They're all like intermediate level. They're all Mexican, and I enjoy them a great deal. I was just listening to an episode by Mexican Fluency Podcast, and the episode was about México es un país peligroso. So some time has passed, and I've got about less than an hour that I have to go out, and I'm going to be studying with my textbook. The textbook I use is Assimil, and I do like it. I think it's really well made, but honestly, when you do Spanish, there's just so many textbooks to choose from, and literally the only reason why I chose this textbook is because the YouTuber Ikenna recommends it, and I am blindly following his recommendations. If I'm completely honest, I think the most important thing is not necessarily the textbook, but to stick with one textbook and to finish it till the end, and not just change textbooks because you're like, oh, maybe this one is better or maybe this one is better. I think the important one is to find one that you like and to stick to it till the end, so that's what I'm trying to do with this. I don't know if this is the best textbook, but yeah, I decided to stick with this. Yeah, so let's get to work.
Ejercicio 1.
Ejercicio 1. Traduzca. Ejercicio 1. Traduzca. You gotta love the Spanish accent. So today's Friday, and I had work all day, but I was just listening to a podcast called Conversations with Spanish, and it was a conversation between a Spanish woman and a guy from Venezuela, and I was so happy because I could hear the Venezuelan accent in the guy. I could always only tell when it was a Spanish accent and an Argentinian accent, and that was it, but I could hear that the tone and the rhythm was different, so that's an accomplishment for me. So it's still Friday night. I'm kind of tired, but not tired enough to legitimize skipping a day. So I'm just gonna quickly do just 1 or 2 lessons, and we're gonna call it a day. Okay, I literally have to leave in 1 minute, but now is Saturday morning, and Saturdays are actually amazing Spanish study-wise, because in the morning I have a Spanish Bible study with 4 other girls from my university. Me and Paulina organized it about 2 months ago. Yeah, so it's crazy. There's like 5 girls who speak Spanish in the Christian group that I'm in, and we decided to make a Spanish Bible study group, and it's been going great, and I'll try and shoot a little bit of it today. I really gotta leave now. Okay. Today we don't have 2 people. Solo 3 personas. Estoy Sakari. Hola, ¿a dónde viviste?
Yo viví en México.
En México, ¿a dónde en México?
En Guanajuato.
Qué bonita ciudad, chica de Monterrey. En muchos videos.
Sí, yo soy la famosa. How do you say famosa in Japanese?
Yume.
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 Paulina Ta.
We usually do it in a cafe or something, but it was so quiet today. We were talking like. Okay, gracias. So now it's like 4 in the afternoon, and I'm on my way to go to a friend's place because I'm going to go give them a class on English, and then after that I have plans for dinner. So what I'm trying to say is I don't have time today. But on Saturdays I usually don't study with my textbook, and I just allow myself not to study because in the morning I'm speaking and listening to Spanish for like 2 or 3 hours, and it fries my brain. By the end it's always like me duele la cabeza. So on Saturdays that's usually the only thing that I do, but it's the day that I feel like I studied Spanish the most. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So I might be the worst vlogger ever. So right now is Tuesday night, and I forgot to film for both Sunday and Monday. So sorry. Yeah, but there's not too much to update. So for both Sunday and Monday, I was super busy and I didn't study that much. I was just listening to podcasts and stuff, but I do have some news. On Monday, I started listening to the audiobook of The Alchemist, Alquimista. There's an audiobook on YouTube, which is great quality. Listening to audiobooks, I can't listen to more than 10 minutes because just the story doesn't stop and it keeps going on and on and on. Your brain just doesn't have time to breathe. Yeah, so like after 5 minutes, my concentration is out the window. But El Alquimista on YouTube is actually a really good version of it, so I would highly recommend to go check it out. And also I've discovered two new podcasts that I think are pretty good. One is, where is it? Okay, I found him. So one is Una Habitación Propia, which is a podcast that talks about extraordinary women. To be honest, it's a little bit beyond my level. If you're in a higher level, I think this is a great podcast to listen to. I only understand like half of what it's saying, but I think I'll still keep on listening to it. And another one I found yesterday is one called Charlas Hispanas, Aprende Español. So this is for Spanish learners, and it talks about all these random stuff about Latin America. It talks about news, it talks about culture, it talks about people, and I like the short length of each episode. And now I want to study a little bit. I am tired, but I gotta study. I'm taking this damn video, so I do gotta study. When you live in Tokyo, you're going to be taking the train everywhere you go to. Nobody uses cars, so I probably spend about 1 to 2 hours on a train each day. So that's when I would listen to Spanish podcasts, learn words on my Anki deck, or maybe even watch a show on Netflix. I don't know if it's a show because I don't have a camera and I use my phone to record everything, but yeah, I tried to take advantage of this commute time. Hola.
Hola, ¿me escuchas? Sí, sí,
Porque
sí.
imaginaba que muchas personas que hablar español, aprender, bueno, inglés y francés, italiano, portugués, porque es muy
Sí.
cerca de español, ¿no?
Son muy parecidos. Por ejemplo, ya pude...
¿Cuántos idiomas hablas?
Yo hablo
Ajá.
español, el inglés, alemán y francés. El portugués.
I know, wow, polyglot. My Spanish was horrible. My brain isn't working and my Spanish was horrible. But it's okay, it's just one of those days. Good morning. Today is Thursday and I should have finished this vlog yesterday, but I just wanted to film one more time because I wanted to talk about something really specific that I didn't have time to film. So on my last video about Spanish studying, I mentioned that I started journaling. And in that video, somebody commented about a website called journaly.com. Hey, Mr. Roger, you know who you are, Roger, thank you very much. But somebody told me about this website called Journaly, which is a website that's curated to kind of put out journal entries in different languages, and then natives would correct it for you. So I'm gonna check it out. And I already made my own account, and here it is, and I'm just looking at what people are posting about. It's not only about journaling, people just post about anything literally. So I think I'm gonna post on those. And I thought about what I'm gonna write about, and I think I'm gonna implement another idea that somebody gave me in the comments. Wait, I'll go check his name. Someone with the name of What's Good English commented that it's a good idea to write and recount short stories. And I thought that was a brilliant idea because you get to use pronouns that aren't I, me, you know, it's not about you. And you can use the past tense, and I thought that was a great idea. And by the way, thank you so much for the comments. People are so generous, and a lot of people share their tips or tools or all these kind of language related stuff in the comments. So thanks again to everybody who comments. I love reading them. So I think I'm going to summarize a story by Shirley Jackson, which I read recently. I made a presentation on this short story just about a week ago, so it's fresh in my memory. Yeah, let's see how long this is going to take. Okay, I finished writing it. It took almost half an hour. Gosh. Okay, I'm sure there's a bunch of mistakes, but I'm gonna publish it. Publish. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. So nobody corrected my thing for a whole day. So I thought, okay, maybe nobody just saw it. So I took it down once and then I put it back up. And then sure enough, a few hours later, somebody corrected the whole thing for me. So if you just click the part where they corrected, their comment comes up. So that's so nice. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think you now know that I am a horrible example to follow when it comes to language learning, but I hope that this video motivated you even a little bit, and I will do my best to continue this, to continue studying, to make this a routine. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!